I have a few special guests on the show today. These are Webkinz, and if you aren't up to speed on Webkinz, well, you don't have a 9-year-old in your life. Webkinz are the brainchild of Canadian plush toy maker Gans. For years, Gans was the maker of all those plush toys that we tried to win on the midways of fairs and carnivals. A few years ago, they expanded onto the internet in a very creative way, and they have created a phenomenon. Santa delivered a Webkinz to the Dotto household this past Christmas. It was my first experience he delivered Plume here. But Emma's reaction to Plume made me take notice, so much so that I felt I had to share it with you. Now, the magic behind Webkinz is the fact it's a really nice toy, but there's also a whole interactive world on the internet that your child plays with the animal in this virtual world, the Webkinz world. So when they bring their Webkinz home for the first time, they open up this little tag here, and on the tag is a code. They enter the code in, and they adopt their first Webkinz. That brings them into this world here, where they can now play with their Webkinz. They can see their Webkinz grow. So it's kind of like a Tamagotchi, but way more interactive and way more social. Now, if you see here, I've already signed in to Emma's account, and down here in the bottom left corner, there's Plume sitting there. And look, it looks just like Plume. So cute. We can see how Plume is doing. Happy, healthy, and a little bit hungry. But who's not always a little bit hungry? What polar bear isn't always a little bit hungry? Now, over here is a little bar that pops up all the things that the kids can do in the Webkinz world. And as you can see, it is a full, rich environment where they can do a lot of different activities. A lot of kids, it starts in the room itself. Now, in my room, that's the home for their Webkinz. And the kids have a responsibility of decorating it, getting the furniture, playing with their pet there. This is where they have some fun. And we see, as we enter the room, Emma's already got Plume a nice bed. And Plume says, "Hey, you're back. It's a cool. What are we going to do today?" And we can chat to our Webkinz, or we can play with it in a variety of different ways. We just click around the screen and interactively can play with it. So I'm going to move him into another room because Emma was very excited that Plume was going to be on Dotto Tech today. She said, "Dad, I'm buying a bathtub for him because he wants to have a bath on the show because he loves this new bathtub." So she bought this bath for him. She bought the bath using something called Kinz Cash, which is the money that the kids earn online. It's all free, but they have to go and earn it by doing tasks or playing games. And she bought this bathtub for him, and she says, "Oh, he loves the bathtub, so I'm going to have to give him a bath now." So this is kind of the interactive world that Webkinz is. So you choose the bubble bath, and you squeeze a whole bunch of bubble bath, because what polar bear doesn't love a good bubble bath? And once you've put all the bubbles in, he's going, "Oh my, more bubbles, more bubbles." Yes, I'm going to put more bubbles in. Once you've cleaned them up and played with the rubber ducky, you towel them off, and great job. My Webkinz is clean and happy and healthy. That's great. So that shows you the bit of the richness of the interactions in Webkinz world. Now, as a parent, one of the things that really caught my eye first was an area called Quizzes, which is educational games that your kids can play. They choose age-appropriate games, and then they say, "Let's do one on math." And it's this type of thing that they're studying in their curriculum, so the kids can do it. So here's, which one is the biggest number? Okay, I'm going to concentrate here, and 2 10s and 3 1s, 6 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s and 4 1s. That's right. It gives me some good feedback. And up here at the top of the screen, it says this little W thing earned. Those are Webkinz Cash, or Kinz Cash, which is the virtual money that kind of makes the whole Webkinz world work. And why you want to earn Kinz Cash is so that you can buy things for your Webkinz. And we do that. This is my favorite part, actually. I'm not a shopper by nature, but I do like shopping on the internet, and WShop is a great virtual shopping mall just for Webkinz. So here's the sorts of things that you can buy for your Webkinz, including lots of different sale items. So you go in and look at this. Coconuts are on sale. Barbecues are on sale, and silly butterfly chairs are on sale. So if you want to buy anything, what you do is you add it to the cart, just like in a real online shopping scenario. Once you've added everything to your cart, you check out, and as long as you have enough cash, you can purchase it. I think Emma would be upset if I actually bought this, so I'm not going to spend her money on that, but it gives you an idea of how Webkinz Cash works. Now, when I mentioned before that this is a social environment, it's an incredibly social environment, not just between your kids and their stuffed animals, but between other kids as well. And they've done it in a very creative and safe way. Let me open the Kinz Post area and to give you an idea of how it works. Concern that we have as parents is that our kids are going to chat with kids or adults that they don't know, and they're going to give out some personal information. They control all of that in a really nice, safe way that gives kids the ability to be able to become friends with other kids without sharing any personal information. How they do that is through a really rigid structure in both email and chat. So if you want to send an email to another kid, you have to choose a topic, and then you choose your message, you don't have the ability to type in anything personal, like your own information, your phone number, your real name. It's all limited here right within the Kinz post area or the Kinz chat area when the kids are chatting to each other. They also have the ability to send each other gifts, so they can use their Kinz cash to purchase gifts for other people's Webkinz and then send them a present of a bathtub of their own. I can tell you, Emma got a few gifts that she absolutely loved. Webkinz has grown enormously, and the neat thing is they've done it all without any real advertising. It's all word of mouth. But the Playground Network has proven to be a very effective marketing channel. And Webkinz represents some pretty outstanding value. Obviously, the play factor is very high. Kids love it. Heck, I love it. But it's also a safe internet environment, and it introduces your kids to the world of online chat and communications in a secure way. All that, plus a nice stuffed animal for between 12 and 18 bucks. That's pretty great value, in my opinion. You can check them out at Webkinz on the net. And one last note that I need to tell you is they're not in a lot of really big retail stores. They currently tend to be available at gift shops, coffee shops, that sort of stuff. So if you're looking to adopt a Webkinz of your own, check out the store locator on their website for locations near you.